fire came from the back here. The column fell over, and what it did was it just dropped everything that was onto the ground out here. So everything caught fire. It was chaos at the time. Stand out in the road there and look around 360 degrees and there was nothing that wasn't on fire.
The region was quite severely impacted by the 2019-20 bushfires. We had just gone through a 4-year drought, which meant there was a lot of dry fuel and things in the area. And in this region alone, there was 24 homes, as well as 1 life lost, which was quite a sad event for a small, tight-knit community like Buchan.
So Sarsfield was very heavily impacted in the 2019 fires. We had a wildflower farm. We had 14,500 plants in ground.
The whole plantation was burnt in 10 minutes. The neighbour said he couldn't believe how fast the flames were running down the hill. 15 years of work gone up in 10 minutes.
Thanks to the effort of the CFA strike teams and DELP, we were able to actually hold off a lot of those fires and save quite a number of houses within the community. So quite lucky to have the efforts and firefighting abilities of those teams here to help us out that night. A year on now from the fires, and we're actually seeing really great regrowth in some of the areas of the forest. So because we did have quite a lot of rainfall events after the fires, we have seen a lot of that epicormic growth, which is the growth you see on the trunks of the trees come back, which is really nice to see. So it's providing a bit of food and shelter for the native animals. That was pretty crucial in what you can see now as you walk around the park. There is a lot of greenery. We get a lot of campers and visitors come in and say, oh, we thought the park was burnt. Because of the recovery and the efforts of the team on the ground, we've got a lot of things back up and running.
Things are starting to rebuild. You know, just to see the house, you know, getting a water tank, and then there's a house at the end of the street with the trusses coming up, and we're feeding builders and things are on the move. So there's a lot more energy coming in now. The community just perseveres and gets through, and the strength that we have for each other. It was very bonding. It was very good, yeah.
Lots of new houses being constructed around the area that are not fire rebuilds, they're just new houses. I think people exiting the big cities and heading to the country. I think that's what they're up to.
You know, people have really refocused, and since the bushfires, on community spirit and on small businesses, and really trying to support people in local areas, yeah, which is great. That's what the communities need.
Probably my favourite thing about this region in general is the variation of landscapes. You can go from 40 minutes away on the coast, where you've got beautiful stretching beaches and sand dunes, and then down the road you're coming into beautiful open rural country lands, and then you hit the limestone landscape in Buchan especially. Big undulating hills and stark contrast between flat floodplains and high hills. For me, you've got the best of all worlds, and that's why I love living here, because no matter what you're into, there's something you can find to do here.
She's a beautiful spot, it is. You take the kids through the caves, you take the kids camping, definitely a family destination.
The region's just amazing. You know, we've got beautiful rivers, we've got the mountains not far away, beautiful camping areas, we've got the beach. Yeah, why wouldn't you come to Sarsfield? It's just lovely.